I am your host, Brianne, and today I'm interviewing John Frasier. But before I start the interview, I want to give a brief description all about Blind with a Vision and what we represent. So our mission mostly is to break the stereotypes and give useful information to people that are interested in learning what it's like to be visually impaired, blind or visually impaired, along with inspiring, connecting, and most importantly, showing support for the blind and visually impaired community. So let's get started with the interview. Like I said, I'm interviewing John Frasier. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to interview you.
No problem.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is John Frasier. I am 38 years old. I lost my sight at the age of 28 due to diabetes and high blood pressure. Currently I am on dialysis, but I am on the kidney list, and I'm at the top of the kidney list. So pray for me that I get that kidney pretty soon.
Yes.
I do have one child, 13. His name's Jamel. He's very helpful. My mother is very helpful. Sisters and 2 nephews, very helpful. Some of the things I still like to do is cook and bowl and, just still live my life as normal.
How was it growing up before you lost your vision?
Growing up,
Mm-hmm.
Well, I grew up on Dexter Avenue. It was my sister, my brother, and myself, and my mother, single parent household. We stayed in church, real grounded in the church. I had a lot of fun growing up, a lot of laughter, joking, getting into trouble. Not the bad trouble, but cracking too many jokes and getting in trouble in school for talking about somebody and had a class laughing. Yes, I had a pretty good life growing up.
Okay. Walk me through when you started to notice you losing your vision. What happened?
Well, I was walking to the store at night because I stayed around the corner from the liquor store, and I wanted to go grab me some snacks, some chips, some pop or something. And instead of driving, I just walked. And it came to me, every light I saw, like car lights, it looked at yellow. And I'm saying, man, people need to clean up they headlights because it looked at dirty.
Mm-hmm.
And then the street lamps, they looked at dirty. When I walked in the liquor store, like the lights was yellow. And I just thought it was funny, like, So the next day, driving to work, and my right eye was itching. And you know how you rub your eye when it itch. I couldn't see out of my left eye. It was blurry. And I said, whoa, what was that? But I'm steady driving. But then I started seeing a little black floaty. So, I really ain't paying no attention. But it gave, I got aware of something wasn't right.
Mm-hmm.
So I made an eye appointment. The doctor looked in the back of my eyes and was saying, oh, your cells in the back of your eye, some are busted. So I said, oh, wow. But he said that could be fixed with a little laser. So I caught it in time. But the thing, what got me is no insurance.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody wanted to touch me.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have insurance. So I had to scramble, trying to find insurance. By the time I got insurance, it was basically too late.
Mm-hmm.
The back of my eyes, the cells in the back of my eye, all of them was basically busted. And it started growing new cells. And I thought, well, ain't that a good thing? And the doctor said, not at all. That's not good at all. Once your old cells bust and new ones start growing, it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
And so therefore, this was back in '07, December of '07, matter of fact, when I had to stop working. And I figured I was going to get my eyesight back once I get the laser, but it was just too late. So my vision started leaving slowly but surely, and by the summer of '08, I was totally blind.
And what programs did you have to go through to actually gain your independence back? Or actually, before you even answered that, how did you learn to accept your vision
Well,
once you lost it?
I had to learn really quick and fast because, people will feel sorry for you, but they don't know what to do neither because they don't know nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to sit. This was the time, I had to sit by myself. I turn the TV off, music off, and I had to sit. And I really, really had to think what I'm going to do. Because I was so used to working and providing for myself and doing things for myself. So now it's like, what do I do now?
Mm-hmm.
So I had to sit and think. And, I said a little prayer. I said, told God, hey, you know what you're doing. I know you can give me my sight back, but if you don't, just point me in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Take away people that I don't need to be around, who ain't gonna do right,
Mm-hmm.
and put people with me who go help me. And really, that following week, I went to the Social Security office, and the lady who was working behind the window, she just kept looking at me, and I still can see movement a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
She
So
was
you
shaking.
see shadows.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I seen her basically, she was just shaking her head, just shaking it.
Mm.
It was like, you so young, you so young. Then I was like, yeah, but I'll be okay. And she, basically, my prayers was answered because she pointed me in the right direction and introduced me to the, at the time it was called Commission for the Blind. She introduced me, gave me their number, and I called, and that's how the ball started rolling from there.
Mm-hmm. So you went from the commission to...
Went from the commission, and they set me up with a counselor, and I went to school at Receiving Hospital. It was called VHS at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I started taking Braille classes, computer classes. They taught me new ways to start cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I knew how to cook, but new techniques so I won't burn myself or set the house on fire or anything like that. So I learned a lot from them. And, you get to meet people because I never knew a blind person in my life until I went down there. The next thing you know, you start meeting all type of people in the same situation that you are in.
Okay. So what did you learn now that you took for granted when you had sight?
What did I learn now that I took for granted? I learned to pay attention more.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times I don't pay attention or try to find out, directions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I know where I'm going. I don't really gotta pay attention, but now I have to pay attention to where I'm going. Who
You
I'm,
said patient.
Yeah, I have to be patient.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot of patience.
Mm-hmm. So what advice would you give to someone that's a part of your situation or that's in your situation or similar, with their health or somebody that's visually impaired?
The advice I would give them is, one thing is your life is not over. Your life do continue. don't get stuck at home. Don't say, oh, well, I can't see and I don't want to do that. If you put that in your mind, after a while, that's what your life gonna be. It's just gonna be nothing. You gonna become helpless. People gonna always help you. You're not gonna learn to do anything for yourself. So don't stay in that stigma. Get out. It's things for us to do out here. It's a lot, actually, and we have fun while we doing it. And I have invited something for sighted people just to come and check it out. The next thing you know, they want to come all the time. Like, well, you know you're not blind. I'm like, it's okay. I still can have fun, can I? I say, yeah. And then they know how to become helpful towards.
They'll feel more comfortable.
Yeah, they'll feel more comfortable. When they see somebody visually impaired in the streets, they'll feel comfortable walking up to them like, hey, blase, blase, let me help you. Things like that. But the advice is don't stay at home. Get out, move around, do things, find what's out there, try to network, try to do things. And and there is a possibility that you can go back to work while you're visually impaired.
Okay. Now I know you stated earlier that one of your hobbies were bowling. What else do you like to do? That you used to do when you had sight and you still do it now?
What's the thing I still like to hang out. I like to dance. I still like doing the hustle and ballrooming. I still can do those things. So, that's some of the things I like to do. Like she said, I like to bowl. I like to cook. I still like to cook. But you gotta eat. I don't care how blind you is. You go get hungry. So you better learn how to cook for yourself. I'm not saying everything got to be in a microwave. Don't let people tell you only can do microwave food, because that's a lie. You can use a stove. That's some of the things I still like to do. Believe it or not, I still like to play basketball. Okay. I still like to wrestle with my son and my nephews. I still like to, still do the same things that I was doing when I was seeing, when I had sight.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all for today's episode. Thank you for letting me interview you. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.